Atlanta Business League, Legends Hall of Fame inductee.
Remember that warm summer afternoon spent cooling off with friends and family in a heated water battle? Everyone's weapon of choice was the ultimate drencher, the Super Soaker. But many don't know we have the African-American inventor, Lonnie Johnson, to thank for these indelible memories. Lonnie Johnson is a living testament that curiosity goes a long way. As a young boy growing up in Mobile, Alabama, there was no doubt that Lonnie was a destined inventor. He represented his high school as the only black student in the regional science fair and took home first place with his creation, a compressed air robot named Linux. Lonnie's award-winning efforts earned him a scholarship to Tuskegee University, where he received his bachelor's in mechanical engineering, a master's in nuclear engineering, and later in life, an honorary PhD in science. Also, to help pay for its education, Lonnie Johnson joined the U.S. Air Force. As an important member of the government's scientific establishment, Johnson helped develop the stealth bomber program and later moved on to NASA's Jet Propulsion Laboratory, where he worked as a systems engineer for the Galileo mission to Jupiter and the Cassini mission to Saturn.
And it was very rare to see other blacks there at NASA. In fact, I guess I could say that for most of my career. Quite often I walk into a new situation and immediately become underestimated. And expectations would be low. And I would use that time to learn what was going on, solve problems, and even some problems that people had been stuck on for some time.
Even though Lonnie Johnson spent much of his time between NASA and the Air Force, he continued to pursue his own inventions in his spare time.
I got the idea for the Super Soaker when I was at NASA, and I was working on this heat pump. So I felt that, since I had all these ideas and had been tinkering with things, I felt that if I could develop a toy, something that people would really understand and appreciate, I could sell that, get enough money that I could actually start my own business and become the inventor that I wanted to be.
Topping $200 million in sales in 1991 and annually ranking among the world's top 20 best-selling toys, the Super Soaker had provided Lonnie Johnson with the capital to go into business for himself, founding Johnson Research and Development. Lonnie Johnson has acquired over 100 patents for his inventions, many of which contribute to the green technology revolution. From the segregated South to one of the most successful inventors and entrepreneurs of his generation, Lonnie Johnson understands the importance of fostering creativity.
I think it's extremely important for the Atlanta Business League as well as the National Business League to continue to exist, because there's so many obstacles that we continue to face. Some of the things that I'm doing, for example, some of the technology, some of the breakthroughs that I'm achieving, it's very clear to me that having relationships that could open doors and make it possible to transition products from the laboratory into commercialization, those kind of things take relationships. The reality is that having someone believe in you makes all the difference in the world, and that's why I work with kids here, and to the extent that I can, because when you believe in someone, it's a lot easier for them to believe in themselves.
A pioneer who has achieved legendary status in the scientific community, Dr. Lonnie G. Johnson is the Atlanta Business League's 2016 Men of Influence Legends Hall of Fame inductee. Congratulations.